Alright, hello guys and welcome back to another video. I'm your daily entertainer, Mr. Chameleon. Shut up. It's your boy, Mr. Chameleon. Wait, no, that sounds wrong. It's Mr. Chameleon, alright? It's Mr. Chameleon. Um, so today I'm gonna be talking about Dying Light the Beast. Funny because I'm playing Dying Light the following. I'm just doing that or doing this or playing the game, for background gameplay, so you guys are entertained. Also, I'm almost at the point where I was supposed to be in one of my videos, but I ended up accidentally deleting. But we're not gonna talk about that. So let's get straight into today's video. So in today's video, you're probably wondering, what is there to talk about Dying Like the Beast? Did I just say about two times? Did that make sense? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Dying Like the Beast. You're probably asking yourself, what is there to talk about? It's There's been barely any information about Dying Like the Beast recently. Let me slow down this damn volume because I'm about to go crazy. You're probably asking yourself, what am I going to talk about in this video? What is there to talk about? There's been barely any information. Well, I'm not going to be talking about made up information that I came up myself. Instead, I'm going to be talking about um, my wishes and hopes for this game, for Dying Light the Beast specifically speaking. Reason is because I just want to do it and I have no other videos ideas, so shut up. Um, I'm sorry. So I have basically wrote down a bunch of my hopes and wishes for this game, specifically speaking, Dying Light the Beast, on my little notepad that I'm looking at right now. And I'm gonna be reading them out to you guys, hoping you can relate, or just let me know down below in the comments if that's exactly what you want, or if you want something else. So, yeah, I don't want to waste you guys' time anymore, so let's get straight into this. So, there are a few parts that I specifically came up with that I have set my specific wishes and hopes to. So, I'm basically just gonna read them out to you. So the first thing is story and gameplay. Things that I wish are gonna be in the game. Things I wish are gonna be in the game, but probably not because it's too bold. And things that are probably gonna be in the game, or what I wish is gonna be in the game. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is my wishes and hopes for the story, the gameplay, and basically just the game overall. So I'm first going to start off with the story. So right now I just talked about the story and everything and what I wish to happen in the story. I don't really have any wishes right now for the story, except those two things that I just told you, or not two things, but the few things that I just told you. That's what I hope that is gonna happen in the game. That some of these aspects will be implemented into the game. Um, so that was the section, the story section that I was talking about. My wishes for the story. Now I want to talk about the gameplay basically. So what I hope for the gameplay is that we get more traversal options. Imagine there's like not only one truck, like one drivable vehicle. Imagine there's like a Alright, so what I just talked to you guys about is my hopes and wishes for the story for Dying Light the Beast. Now I want to talk about the gameplay side of things. So it's been kind of confirmed that Crane will have a grappling hook. I'm wondering if he'll have a paraglider. I really hope he doesn't. And if he does, then I want the option to turn it off, because if you guys remember in Dying Light 2, when you have the paraglider, you can't take it off no matter what, and it's super freaking annoying, and I do not like it because it just, I don't know, it looks weird. I don't know why it just looks weird for me on Aiden's back, because it just like it just seems weird the way it looks small and shit, so yeah. But anyway, if he does have something similar to a paraglider, then I want it to be optional. If like I want it to have an option where we can take it off, or keep it on. Alright, so please, Techland, if you do add this paraglider, please give us an option to take it off. Ha! Alright, so now, what else? Let me look at my notepad real quick. I don't know why I packed it away. So, okay, here it is. I got it. So, the other thing that I want, I just had voice crack. The other thing that I want for the gameplay side of things is for it to actually feel like Kyle Crane. I don't know if that I don't know basically if anybody has talked about this recently, but if they haven't, then let me be the first to talk about it. I'm scared for the like basically the parkour side of things, the gameplay side of things, because since it started off as DLC and um, basically Aiden was going to be the playable character, it might feel like Aiden more than Crane, and I'm sure that that's something that we all don't want, right? We don't want that, right? We want to feel Crane, not Aiden. Alright. So I hope that Techland fixed that and nailed every aspect of Crane's movement when he grunts. You know, like it feels like Crane, but just like an older version of Crane. I really, really, really hope they do that. And if they don't, well, it's kind of not gonna feel like Crane returning. It's gonna be like Aiden. Because there's a shot in the gameplay trailer where I realized that there's like a move that Crane does where he pushes off a zombie, and it looks similar to the animation in, or not the animation in, but the animation from Aiden in Dying Light 2. But I'm sure that everything is gonna work out because Techland also confirmed that basically Crane will have most of his parkour abilities and those overall skills that he had in I think in that like basically Techland confirmed that Crane will have the same skills, parkour skills and combat skills, most of them at least, return in Dying Light the Beast. So I mean it's all good, you know, it's all good. That confirmation alone is enough to let me rest at night, basically. I don't know where it was, if it was in an article or an interview, but I know they said for sure that Crane will have most of his skills that he had in Dying Light, in the first Dying Light game, return to basically Dying Light the Beast. And I'm really, really excited for it. You know, I'm really excited. I can rest at night. Alright, so in terms of anything else about the gameplay, I don't think I can really think of anything else. Wait, no, actually, I do. Okay, so Techland confirmed that Crane will have most of his parkour skills and combat skills, or like just overall his skills that he had in the first Dying Light game, return in Dying Light the Beast. I mean, of course it would, right? This is still the same Crane, but what I really, really hope would be different is not the way what I really hope will be different, or what I hope will happen is that those skills will be kind of advanced, basically. That the skills that he had in Dying Light, in the first Dying Light game, the ones that will return in Dying Light the Beast, I expect them to be advanced. I don't know how advanced, maybe in the way he moves, the way everything is calculated, the way the parkour skills just happen and stuff like that. Maybe, I don't know, just like more advanced. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Just for his parkour skills to be more advanced, and this is a more older and experienced Crane. He won't be the same Crane that dropped out of a parachute into the city of Haran like a dumbass. He'll be more advanced, more calculated. You know, his moves will be calculated, and I'm really, really, really excited. So, yeah. Other than that, I don't think I can really come up with anything else for the gameplay. There's one itty bitty problem that I have about the gameplay, and I don't know if people will agree with me on this, or if they even know what I'm talking about. But do you know how in Dying Light, specifically speaking, the first Dying Light game, when you climb, you don't lose stamina, but for some particular reason in Dying Light 2, when you climb, you lose stamina. Like, I don't understand this. Like in the first Dying Light game, when you climb, you don't lose stamina, but in the second, when you climb, you do lose stamina, which is kind of confusing. So I wonder how the stamina is gonna be handled in this game. If when you climb, you're gonna lose it or not. It's confusing. I mean, I guess we'll see when the game drops or when there's more information about the game. Yeah. So now I'm gonna be talking about my wishes, hopes for the game overall. You know, wishes that I think are too bold and are probably not gonna be in the game, and wishes and hopes that are probably gonna be in the game, or wishes and hopes that I just came up with that might be in the game and at the same time might not be in the game. So let me get straight into it. Alright, so now I will be talking about my hopes and wishes for for the game, right? Hopes and wishes that are bold and are probably not gonna be in the game because they're too bold, and hopes and wishes that I believe are gonna be 100% in the game. Hopes and wishes that I don't know if they're gonna be in the game or not. So let me just start off with the bold hopes and wishes. So for my bold hopes and wishes, I expect there to be at least a few missions or side quests where you get to basically um, make your own decisions. Or like basically what I mean by that is specific side quests and specific side missions. Wait, side quests and side missions are the same. Excuse me. That specific side quest and specific story quest where we get to decide to make a choice. Like I don't know. As an example, we're given a choice. Either we I don't know, rob a grandma or not. Basically, you know what I mean. Basically, the same thing that we had in Dying Light 2. You know, the place where if you make the wrong decision, it comes with consequences, or you basically lose or gain when you make a certain decision. So I expect to be at least a few missions or side quests where that happens in Dying Light the Beast, where we get to make our own decision. Even though Techland said that it's gonna be a linear story, I really, really hope that there'll be at least one or two side missions that let us make our own decisions. So, um, one of the bold ones I had is a side mission where Crane loses his hand. So, one of my favorite Dying Light creators, YouTube creators, or content creators is Arnie Zombie. And he made a video talking about the cut content from Dying Light 2. And basically, in that cut content, there was a mission where Aiden helps out a thief, and then they both kidnapped by the group that the thief stole from. And then the group leader gives Aiden a choice: either have his hand cut off or the thief's hand cut off. And you have the choice basically: either let the thief's hand be cut off or your hand be cut off. If you choose yours, then Aiden's hand just gets completely cut off. His left hand, specifically speaking. Um, I don't know why, but for me, I find characters in the zombie apocalypse with one hand, that I find them really cool, and think that they're badasses. So I hope that there'll be something similar in Dying Light the Beast where Crane could lose his left hand, because right hand would be too much. Left hand, right? And people might say that it's gonna be impossible with guns and stuff like that. But I have solutions for that. So in Dying Light 2, when Aiden loses his hand, his parkour becomes a little bit slower. He parkours a little with one hand. He swings his weapons at you with just one hand. He searches things with one hand. And there's a reason why it was cut, because like Oni Zombie said, it's a very, very bold decision. But I think that this should be in Dying Light the Beast. Now, if Dying Light the Beast will only really be a linear story, then there should be a specific side mission where we see that sensitive side of Crane, and Crane not being wanting to be an asshole, he offers up his own hand his left hand and he loses it. And that they cut it off basically. It sounds really, I don't know how I would describe it. For me, it sounds cool. It might sound like uncool for you guys, but like this kind of side missions in a video game where you have to avoid it at all costs, otherwise everything would be destroyed. I look at it the same way for Dying Light the Beast, that there should be one side mission where we should all avoid it, and that would be where he loses his hand. So if you guys really think that it will be impossible, let's say Crane wants to reload his gun, right? So he empties a clip from a pistol, right? And holds the gun between his leg, or just lays the gun on a surface, or puts the gun between his left arm and holds it, takes out a clip and pops it in. The reload time when he loses his left hand is slower than before. So you can either die while reloading your gun, or you can make it out alive while reloading your gun, or reload it in time. It will be a cool animation seeing Crane just put his gun away and reloading it. And the same for a machine. If he needs to reload it, he presses the button, empties the clip, puts the gun down on the ground like this, holds it with his right hand or his left hand. He just puts his wrist on it to hold the gun from falling. Take out the clip, pop it in, and cock it back. I mean, it could work. And then with a shotgun, he holds the shotgun with his hand. It's on top of his left arm, and if he needs to reload it, he just basically holds the gun with his left arm like it's his baby, and just start popping in shells. Like shotgun shells for the shotgun. He could he if he did that, bro. That the animations would be so cool. So there is really a way for the game to function with Kraid only having one hand. I really see that happening. It could happen. It might happen. I want it to happen. But I don't know if Techland are ready to make that kind of decision. But whatever. That's really something bold. Another thing that I find bold is if we are given the option to ride boats. Ride boats. I don't know how much water is gonna be around the map in Dying Light the Beast, but I want them to have a boat in this game. Make a boat, alright, make a boat that we can drive around to get from one place to another. But I don't think that's gonna be possible, given the fact that Dying Light the Beast map is gonna be as big as Villador. So I mean, it still could be a possibility, like a bridge is broken and you want to get across the other side, so you just decide to use a boat to get across. Could happen, probably too bold, so they're probably not gonna do it. And those are the only things I wrote down on my notebook, but I'm trying to think what else I would want that would be bold. um I'm trying to think of what else I want that is very bold for the game, but Techland won't probably do it. Give me a few seconds, guys. Out. So there's been a lot of theories going on that Aiden might be in Dying Light the Beast. And I'm not gonna lie, I believe it because in the game description it says that a monster has turned the woods into its personal hunting ground. Why wouldn't it just say that Crane turned it into its personal hunting ground? It just doesn't make sense. Now I have two theories for this. Either the monster that has turned the woods into his personal hunting ground is either Baron or Aiden. Most likely Aiden, but it could be Baron because when the files for the second DLC for Dying Light 2 got leaked, it showed that Baron was testing Crane's blood, and when he found out everything he needed to find out about Crane's blood, he took a little bit for it for himself, injected himself with it, and boom, he became a big raging monster or zombie monster, whatever, similar to Crane basically. So probably happens, who knows? And yeah, but probably Aiden more likely. So if Aiden is in this game, I want there to be an option where you can switch between Kyle and Aiden, but it's too bold for me. I believe that Techland probably won't do it because this game is supposed to be about Crane. It's supposed to be about him, his return, but still there's a huge possibility that that could happen. So Another bold hopes and wishes is maybe that or not bold. No, this isn't bold. This is something that I 100% believe is gonna happen in the game. All right, Spike's return. Spike is such a cool character. The first time I saw him in Dying Light, the first game, I was excited because I like his character. I like the way he is, and I just really love the relationship between Kyle and Spike. The way it builds up from Spike basically not liking Crane or bossing him around to becoming his friend, and then caring about him. And we saw in the deleted, not deleted, but the leaked file for for the second DLC of Dying Light 2 that Spike was willing to go and look for Crane with Aiden. So I believe that Spike could be returning in this game. I 100% believe it because after all, Techland confirmed that a character from Dying Light 2 will be returning in Dying Light the Beast. So who else could it be other than Aiden? Spike, obviously. It has to be Spike. That if it's not Spike, t I don't know. Take my arms. No, I'm kidding. Don't take my arms. But I really hope that Spike returns for Dying Light the Beast. Maybe he could like talk to Crane and like it would be cool if he just returns in a dramatic way and like Crane finds him or Spike finds Crane and then they talk and have a heart to heart, man to man talk or whatever. And Spike reminds him of the man he used to be, which makes Crane change. He decides to stop being an asshole to everybody and be more that happy, more Joker Crane from the first Daylight game. And that brings his guard down. And when that brings his guard down, Baron uses that as an opportunity to hurt Crane or somebody that he's close to. It's crazy. One of my hopes and wishes might be bold, but for me it's not bold. I totally see that happening. So yeah. Another one of my hopes and wishes is because if you guys remember in the first Dying Light game, you can choose what outfit you want. You can choose what outfit you want to put together. You just have to choose an outfit, like a scavenger outfit. You can pick it apart. As an example, take the glove, then take the pants from another clothing and put it together. You know, you can like build your own outfit in the first Dying Light game. So I just hope that in Dying Light the Beast there will be an option where we can put our own outfits together, like in Dying Light 2, but not this kind of weird outfit where it just looks like you put a piece of cloth together and call it cloth, like actual cloth for Crane. Jeans, pants, boots, t-shirts, cool outfits. I don't know, like cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I like the outfit that Crane was wearing in the trailer. I really like it. I'm probably gonna use it for my whole playthrough because it just looks so cool and makes him look like a freaking survival, like a survival, you know, like a crazy survival man. Not survival, survivor. Um, so really, I just hope that's gonna be in the game, and probably will be because that's been introduced in Dying Light 2. And now for my hopes and wishes that I don't know if are gonna be in the game. To be honest, I don't have one. I basically mentioned everything I wanted to in this game. I mean, in this video, so I have nothing else to talk about. I just leave everything in the hands of Techland and hope they create something that not only I will love, but the whole community will love. You know, I mean, one of the hopes and wishes that I want is for the game to have the same support that the first Dying Light game had. Not only because of its cool parkour skills and its character, but actually because of the story. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. This took like a lot of hours to film. I do not know why. Not that it took hours to film, but it took hours for me to write down what I wanted to. It took me days to write down what I wanted to, you know, like I spent 3 hours a day trying to find out what I wanted for this game. And just please leave a like. Let's get this video to 5 likes. That's all I'm asking. 5 likes, please. All right. So yeah. Um, I hope you enjoyed this video once again, and have a wonderful day. Good night and good luck.